Rivers 2024 budget describes factional lawmakers' action illegal. Rivers government says court didn't reinstate defected lawmakers. And again, we have anxiety as health workers threaten showdown. Anxiety as health workers threaten showdown. And from the rider, we have federal government lacks knowledge to fix economy. And that is coming from article. Federal government lacks knowledge to fix economy. Coming from article. Says no end in sight to hardship. Alright, from the radar again we have NNPC held. Fuel marketers fight over 15 billion naira debt. NNPC held. Fuel marketers fight over 15 billion naira debt. And also we have Nigeria Airlines in dire financial crisis. Nigeria Airlines in dire financial crisis. Coming from NCAA. And again we have no soldier, civilian was attacked, killed in Lagos, Imo. That is coming from Army. Also we have PDP Board of Trustees demands neck meeting over Rivers crisis and holders. And now we move to the Nature News newspaper. Nature News newspaper. And on the front page of Nature News newspaper we have severe drought. South African livestock farmers face heartbreaking decision as animals are starving to death. No country on track 100% to meet 2050 renewable energy target. From the radar we have NAGGW Director General CEO Saleh Abubakar hosts Nature News executives. And also we have Kaduna State invest over 10 billion naira in Aula Dairy Farm, says the Deputy Governor of Kaduna State. Maiduguri suburb face water rationing after devastating flood. Maiduguri suburbs face water rationing after devastating floods. Karmic advocates action against vehicular emissions in Africa. And again we have fact check. Does using microwave leads to severe health complications? And that is on the 13th page of the Nation News newspaper. And right now we move to This Day newspaper. This Day newspaper. On the front page of This Day newspaper, we have Fubara in jeopardy as appeal court nullifies 2024 Rivers budget. Fubara in jeopardy as appeal court nullifies 2024 Rivers State budget. Judgment silent on fate of Ahamule led out assembly. It's false. Court didn't reinstate 27 lawmakers. State government clarifies. And also we have petrol price in change of style. Akpabio asks Nigerians to reduce number of cars they own. Petrol price in change of style. Akpabio asks Nigerians to reduce the number of cars they use. That is coming from the Senate President. Well, again, from the radar, we have a child out of school today. Is serious threat to nation tomorrow, says Shetima. A child out of school today, it's a serious threat to nation tomorrow. That is coming from Shetima. And right now we move to the New Telegraph newspaper. New Telegraph newspaper. And on the front page of New Telegraph newspaper we have Clark writes Kekere Ekun. says corruption bane of Nigeria's judiciary. Regulatory violations, multinationals in Nigeria ought to pay $700 billion fine. Multinationals in Nigeria and others pay $700 billion fine. Appeal court reaffirms Amawale as Speaker, voids Rivers 2024 budget. And now we move to the Daily Trust newspaper. Daily Trust newspaper. On the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper today we have Ipman tackles NNPCL over new petrol price. Ipman tackles NNPCL over new petrol price. Says oil firm bought product for $899 but sells at over 1,000 naira per liter. It will come down. Trading arm of National Oil Company. Streets deserted as workers and students trek. Streets deserted as workers and students trek. Atiku knocks Tinubu and Meshi calls for protest. TUC seek reversal of Ike. Out of school children threat to national security. Again, earn the front page of Daily Trust newspaper. And that is coming from Shetima. While out of school children threat to national security. And now we move to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Nigerian Tribune newspaper. On the front page of Nigerian Tribune newspaper, we have TUC calls for special forex rate for Dangote refinery. TUC calls for special forex rate for Dangote refinery. Wants federal government to return petrol price to what it was in June 2023. Ipman links petrol price hike to deregulation. NNPCL lacks power to fix price of fuel, and that is coming from Femi Falana. Atiku eats Tinubu over Archie. And from the radar we have reps call for suspension of new tax initiatives affecting low-income Nigerians. Reps call for suspension of new tax initiatives affecting the low-income Nigerians. Gunmen in Anambra kidnap journalists struggling to cover Super Eagles match in Uyo. Gunmen in Anambra kidnaps journalists traveling to cover Super Eagles match in Uyo. And also we have corruption, other vices becoming bane of judiciary, Clark tells CJ Head. And this ends today's newspaper review. Join us next week for another interesting edition of Newspaper Review. I still remain your host, Abayomi Ademe. For now, I'll say good morning.
Themselves as they experience life of social media.
I'm a good storyteller. A way that I've found very effective of telling story is through video.